What's up, YouTube? Got a 2022 Subaru WRX Limited here. Gonna do 5 things that I love about the car in this video. Excuse the dirtiness, it does need washed, but I just figured I'd show it kind of, everyday wise. This is how the magnetite gray looks without having a bath for at least a few weeks. So definitely not bad. But yeah, so I just wanted to do some 5 things that I love about the car in this one. I'll probably do 5 things that I hate about the car next. But I've had it for about 6 months, so I feel like I can have a pretty good idea of what I like and what I don't like about the car. And we can just go ahead and get into the things that I love. All right, thing I love number 1. That oil filter. I love it being right there, top of the engine bay. So easy to get to. Oil changes take 20 minutes maybe. Just get up there, unscrew it, take the drain plug out, let it go, and put a new one back on. I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers honestly say probably the same thing about these Subarus, is that oil filter being up top makes a oil change so much simpler than having to reach up underneath the the fender wells and take some plastic off down there or anything. But that being up there is so easy. Reason number 2 that I love this Subaru WRX is these wide body lines on the car. Sometimes pictures and videos don't do it too much justice, but it does have a good low and wide aggressive appearance in person. I know it might be controversial, but I would say this might be my favorite looking WRX in person for sure. But I had a VA before, and so that was kind of more of a narrow body look to it, where this one definitely has some arched fenders. And yeah, I think these hood lines that run along the edge of the front end to add to that muscular character of the car. And I mean, the plastic fender clad is okay. I mean, with this color, magnetite gray, it doesn't really add too much contrast to it or anything, so they kind of just blend into the car itself. Definitely not like if it's a white car, it'll stick out a little bit farther, but yeah, in general, it blends in pretty well. The rear end still takes a little bit to get used to for me. I would say, besides the big diaper bumper, the taillights and this black cross member here do kind of look like a Honda Civic or an older Honda Civic. But in general, I don't have too many complaints about the looks. I really actually do love pretty much anything from here up. The front end is absolutely, I would say, perfect. Here's number 3 I love this car. This is the interior space. It's pretty high quality for the price point. Since this was the limited, it was about $36,000, $37,000. You got soft touch on the door panels. A little hard here, but still kind of like a rubbery soft. The seats are pretty good. They're suede insert with leather on the outside. The suede can get a little hot, especially in the summer. Honestly, I don't even need the heated seats most of the time because it does run a little hot for me. Infotainment display looks pretty good. Dashboard looks good. Steering wheel is very good. Perfect with these bolsters here. Little carbon fiber, fake carbon fiber here. It's a pretty good space for the price point. Yeah, it's Subaru. It's more about function over necessarily maybe even former quality, but feels pretty good. There's no rattles or anything in here. You know, I really like the black headliner. It matches, you know, the side, the doors and the seats. Everything's blacked out in here pretty much. So it feels really good at night, especially too, because it kind of cozies you up. It does have the sunroof. Nothing special. Back seat room with my daughter's car seat. See, it's a little cramped on there, but not too bad. I'm about 5'9", and I've put the seat back to where I would fit just fine. So not much room for a bigger car seat, but general, the utility is pretty good in this car. And good amount of trunk space. Definitely fits maybe 2 strollers and, you know, pretty much anything that you want in here. And the seats do fold 60/40, so if you have some skis or a snowboard or something you want to put under there, it will fit. Here's number 4. Love my car. Is on cold starts. The exhaust is pretty beefy. Sounds kind of like a straight pipe. Once it warms up though, it does calm down. There's no drone on the highway or anything. It's pretty quiet. But on startup, this thing sounds like there's something on it. But I'll just let you listen. Oh yeah. There's some crackles and pops that'll happen too, especially on downshifts. You know, you get it to quickly rev match up to like 3,000 or 4,000 RPMs and you get a little crackle. Definitely sounds great. Reason 5, love my WRX, is besides that little gas mileage, I was saying 26.4, it's probably just the drivetrain, powertrain in general. You know, turbo 4-cylinder, 6-speed manual. It's hard to beat that. All-wheel drive too. You know, there's not many all-wheel drive offerings anymore, with the Civic and the Acura offering front-wheel drive turbo manuals. You know, this is one of the few options that you have all-wheel drive turbo manual, which is really nice in the winter, especially up in northern Pennsylvania. You know, good set of tires, and this thing will take you just about anywhere. You know, don't have a problem getting up unplowed hills or anything, unplowed back roads. I've taken this thing in blizzards and gotten, you know, just around just fine. Snow plow with the front bumper. As long as the tires are good, this thing will go just about anywhere. So drivetrain is definitely a plus. Powertrain, suspension is great. The cornering characteristics are very flat. It's a little stiff, but definitely what you want in a sporty car. It definitely gives you a lot of confidence, a lot of feedback, and you know, drivetrain, powertrain in this thing is pretty freaking good. All right, thanks for watching.